Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Raynday Gaming. Today, we're bringing you the third game of the Clash Tournament. Let me get these teams right, baby. It's Team Strength in Numbers versus Team Rising Storm. Strength in Numbers is on the left-hand side, captained by Zaru, featuring Golden Spriggan, Solitary, VM Dog, and Nightmare Reborn. Whereas I can't believe I just forgot the name. Rising Storm is Guardian here. Kronos, Lulzbot on the Nox, Sylvanas on the Bob Ross on the Sylvanas, and then Nutmut on the Bellona. Taxidermist still picking, and Khepri Kumbhakarna going to be potentially selected here, going between which one he wants to go for. I would definitely go for the Kumbhakarna. The Khepri right now looking like a locked-in pick, but again, Nox such a good basically counter to the Khepri Abduct. You could throw that silence underneath, and it's pretty much shuts him down, as we've seen a lot of games. Having Khepri and Nox on the same team, however, can make that pull extremely dangerous. And so it's one of the things you want to definitely, keep an eye on here. A Willix getting picked up, and they do have the knockup by the Vamana. And so that will be really interesting to see. Kali has a jump as well as, Bellona, but she's going to be CC immune in that. So really he's going to be looking to pick off Kali there. Nightmare Reborn going for probably just a comfort pick with the Willix, basically trying to make sure that, he has a god that he feels like he really knows how to play. And I've seen Nightmares of Willix. It is very good. It is very good. Of course, Kali, Taxidermist getting picked up there. Kali somehow avoiding the bans and really potentially changing this game. If you let a character, a hyper carry like Kali, like even a Kronos, get going in Clash, it is GG. There is no way to come back from it. And let's take it to the game right now. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Raynday Gaming, and today we've got ourselves in the Clash Tournament, Game 3 of the Raynstorm Clash Invitational, facing up between Team Rising Storm and Team Strength in Numbers. That's right, Strength in Numbers and Rising Storm going head-to-head here, basically trying to make sure they can get themselves a spot into the next round. They're playing for up to 4,000 gems for the winning team and 2,000 gems for the second place team. So there is a bit on the line, especially with the Escape the Underworld pack and all that goody stuff coming out in the next little bit. I want to give a special thanks to our sponsors, Univera, and of course, all of that information about them can be found in the description below. Thank you guys so much for being a part of viewing this tournament, which of course without the viewers would not matter. We see Bob Ross here on the Nox, Guardian on his Kronos, VM Dog going on the Khepri on the other side, but let's finish up with Team Strength in Numbers. Actually, with Team Rising Storm, we've got Nutmut on the Bellona, we've got Taxidermist on the Kali, and we've got Lulzbot on the Sylvanas. Looks like we've got Taxidermist and Guardian over here getting onto the back camps, while 3 members start the blue camp and they give up the red. We've seen this quite often. One team will prioritize the red, the other team will prioritize getting the blue and the back camps, and it seems to be a decent XP start, although the gold does seem to go in favor of the team who basically starts with the 2 buffs, although it's a very small favor for just a moment. As the engagement comes out, Golden Spriggan taking a lot out of Nutmut and now forcing Nutmut to get back, pops a pot, and it looks like we will not have any deaths anytime soon. But the root comes out from VM Dog, a fantastic dash, and this could be all he wrote there. The jump from the Willix, but it's a great jump away from Taxidermist and actually avoids, by luck, I believe, the unstable Vortex coming out from the Janus. Oler Zaru over there in Strength and Numbers, captain of that team, facing off against Bob Ross on the Nico side, and basically just getting a little bit of that solo farm. Again, my favorite thing to do in Clash is allow a left laner, hyper carry, it could be an Oler, could be a Kali, to stay left and farm that lane by themselves, because I just love the fact that when you get a character in 4 or 5 levels ahead in Clash, it can just be GG. As a root and aggression is coming out over there on the right hand side, as you see left hand side, Nightmare and Solitary going and getting their blue buff, finally doing that. while we have 3 on the left and right, 2 on the right. And a lot of people say, what's the Clash meta, Raynday? Why do you prefer this left lane? Why do you prefer that? I mean, doesn't that seem awkward, like all 4 members in the other team? Well, the way I do it is this. I had to have, as the aggression is going out on Taxidermist there, the Kali is definitely being targeted. The Janus is here. He has his ultimate available. He hasn't used it yet, though, so he's basically waiting and to see, he doesn't want to waste that snipe. He may want to catch somebody off guard there. He has his ultimate, and Golden Spriggan does get the first kill onto Nutmut there, giving Team Strength in Numbers a lead. The 1-0 first blood going to Team Strength in Numbers. Guardian trying to come over and make something happen over to Solitary, but it may not be enough to really make things work. And let's go and highlight our big Vamana here who got that first kill. Golden Spriggan bringing Vamana into the fold, upgrading that number 2, that Armored Umbrella, doing so much damage off his base damage and 100% of physical power scaling. So he's already got Breastplate finished, and he's working on his boots, got that movement speed. Doesn't have physical power yet, but it's definitely going to start hurting the second he gets a little bit more. He jumps in, basically de-aggressing, hitting his number 3 and popping. Oh, it looks like a Weakening Curse was popped. But it was on the Nox there to basically stop. Bob Ross popped that Weakening Curse to stop the aggression from Golden Spriggan, and it did actually do the job. You see Nightmare over here on the Taxidermist, who's got very low health, and he's definitely pushing the envelope there. Taxidermist with a little bit of a poke, just trying to basically get them out, but this is what I like to see. I like to see this left lane Kali over here. She's level 6, and so is Solitary, but this is what I want. She's going to have to go back, and now at this point in time, you have somebody basically rotate over. You have somebody basically come and say, you know what, let me go and handle these creeps for you. The jungler, perhaps, is what you can really use for this, and why I like the jungle role, why I like the left lane role, kind of solo lane. There's a lot of camps. These back camps are up all the time, right? And so you can basically get those back camps a lot. Come and get a little bit of XP in this left lane, and then basically try to gank on the right lane. You'll split that XP. You'll be just about the same as all the other players, but you'll have one hyper carry that is basically just above and beyond unstoppable. We saw that with Golian there. Golden Spriggan gets the revival by Khepri after he pops his ultimate, so that ultimate is on cooldown. Lulspot giving a little bit of healing to his team, but running away because the basic attacks from Janus are enough, and Solitary goes and picks up the kill, making it 2-0. The Kali is here, though, and she's going on, but she does not have anybody. He's got no mana, and now Taxidermist is in a problem here, and they're basically trying to go onto the Guardian, who may have just been Weakening Curse, and this does not look good to me. Guardian in trouble. The Khepri pull could do it, and the Root and Zero with the damage from Hail of Arrows, I believe, actually, is gonna take the kill. Yep, Hail of Arrows going ahead and taking him down. What an axe throw. Fantastic stun. Can he get over there? He's gonna jump in. He misses the damage on the jump, and now he has to pull around. Bob Ross is still alive. Solitary can't pick him up, and now that's alive. That's a live Bob Ross. Oh my goodness. Bob Ross. Let's all paint with Bob Ross. Bob Ross is still alive and kicking, doing a great job. Somehow he stayed out of that engagement well enough, went behind the tower, dodged it, but there's still a huge amount of pressure. If I was Bob, I'd have to back right now. You got to back. There's nothing you're going to gain here, man. You've got your dash, but it's a risky play. Nutmut, however, getting the kill onto Nightmare Reborn, and Solitary coming back, and that's 3 kills for the Janus. That's not good. Oh, it's 2 kills, but I mean, it looked like it was almost 3. It's actually 2 kills for the Janus. Now, Bob Ross, you're in such a bad spot right now, my man, especially with the Janus ult not available. Nightmare's ult is available, and of course, Zero. So if Nightmare can come out, somehow get that pop-up, we'll see what his plans are. They're deciding, we're going to go on this side. We're basically going to go ahead. Oler's going to left lane. He's going to basically get as much XP as he can. And they seem to be doing it the way they need to do it. Zero seems to be actually making this play, this solo lane attempt to gain as much XP as he can, and that's what I love. You see Taxidermist getting shut down by the Solitary, and that is huge. 1-0 Kali has not died yet. She's level 8. She's above the Khepri. She's even with Zero. She's way above Nightmare, and she's heading over to this right side, and she's got her ultimate. Taxidermist look for something big to be happening here. The Sylvanas is here, and they're grouping up. Taxidermist jumps in. She gets the stun with the powder, and it looks like Taxidermist does not get the kill. They pulled away, but she's still got mana, and this fight is still going on. And now VM Dog trying to see, who do I need to save? Can I basically peel for my team? Taxidermist and Nutmut and Lulspot trying to find a way in. VM Dog doing a great job of zoning, just keeping the abilities up, right? He's not using his abilities. He's just making sure, hey, listen, you want to come here, you might get pulled. You want to come here, you might get rooted. You want to come here, I might throw Rising Dawn on you. Do the dot damage, give some protections to my teammates. And that's why people are waiting away. It's one of the things I talk about in my video, how to be a better Guardian. Top 5 ways how to do that: zoning, peeling, counter initiating, Khepri very much a zoning, counter-initiating, kind of peeling god. Not necessarily an initiation, straight initiation, but a very, very strong counter-initiation, zoning, peeling god. And what a pull by Nightmare Reborn. That's why he picked up the Awilix. Oh my goodness, what great coordination and timing with Zero actually getting the kill onto Taxidermist, and Zero with the double kill as well, puts him at level 9. Bob Ross is in a bad spot. He could go down as well. The Khepri is going to dive in, but Sylvanas with the jump, but Nightmare Reborn gets the kill. Sylvanas, great body block there, and now they are basically under tower. Lulzbot trying to do something, but Nutbutt goes down. VM Dog takes the kill. Janice with the ult trying to take down Lulzbot, and now he's forced to retreat. He's got no mana, but he's still trying to do something with his tower. You gotta let it go, man. You gotta let it go. You ever seen Frozen? It's over. This tower is there's nothing you can do about this one, man. You have your ult, so you might, if he does get a little low, be able to go ahead and force the ult from Khepri. If you hit the knock-up, if you go ahead and hit your 2 and your knock-up on Cap right now, you might have been able to do it, but of course, that's not going to work. You see Kali jumping it, and this could be a problem for the Khepri here. This could be a very big problem. You got to get in front of him, and now the silence comes in. This should be a dead Khepri if I've ever seen one. This has to be. He's got to at least force the ult. Oh, no. Oh, no. But this could be. Let's go into Khepri. Let's see. He's forced to ult himself. Is the damage over time going to do it? It's not. And now his ult does not work, and he's going to have to be out of the fight. But wow. Wow. What an engagement. For me, I would have liked to see a little bit more commit onto the creep, onto the Khepri as Sylvanas. I would have liked to see a little bit more. Maybe he was aware of his man. Maybe he just was wanting to play it safe. You know what? It's okay. They lost the tower. They're probably going to lose it anyway. Guardian does take down Nightmare Reborn, and so they get a little bit of momentum here. And here's the key. Kronos and Kali both have a kill. That's a big deal. The person who's been dying is the Bologna. It hasn't been, Kronos died twice, but the most deaths on that team, more than 30% of the deaths has been Bologna, and that's okay. She's the initiation. She's a disruptor. You're going to have to pay attention to her, but she doesn't have to get fed. Kali, Kronos, these are gods that you do not want to see with any kills on them. You want to hyper target them, and especially, and now here's the other thing that I want to mention. Zero's Ola right now. Transcendence. He's going ability power. He's going penetration, but the guy is hitting his freaking stuff. He's hitting the hail of arrows, which is that number 3, so hard to do. And there's the initiation from VM Dog, but Kali able to jump away, and Nox with the silence, the counter. A fantastic ult by Bologna, but however, it is already onto the Sun Khepri, and now Taxidermist looks like he's running into a wall. He might have just DC'd. That's unfortunate. That's very, very unfortunate for Team Raynstorm. That is not what they wanted to see as well. However, strength in numbers doesn't care about that. Oh my god, like an 8-man Janus portal. What was that? Golden freaking takes out Nutmut as well, and it looks like the Nox ultimate might just try to save a little bit of damage coming on to the Lulzbot Sylvanas, but it's not enough. However, Kronos with a great rewind. Nightmare Reborn gets his double kill. What a pull. Oh my god, the Awilix plays. The Janus portal is going to take it solitary with that kill still. Awilix wanted that triple kill. I know she's mad in chat, and that's a full-on deicide. Of course, that all happened because Taxidermist lagged, went out of the game, gave him that free kill, and then they were able to snowball. And this could be a problem. I'm not sure if Taxidermist is back. He has DC. This is not what they wanted to see. Of course, this is just a part of tournament play. And you know what? Especially at this level, it's just really unfortunate, to see in these types of tournaments where we're doing them for gems, for fun. It's not the SPL. It's relatively competitive gameplay, and we're talking about these characters and these players as if they are competitors, because they are. This is all, this is a proud showcase of the Raynstorm clan, but it's also a proud showcase of Smite in general, the Smite community, being able to put together things like this to really engage and support our viewers, our fans, people who enjoy Smite content, to put out content like this at a competitive level from a casual channel, from a channel that isn't we're not an SPL channel, we're not a Smite Pro League, right? But you know what? I love seeing these other modes, Clash, Arena, I love seeing them get their limelight because it's fun, it's entertaining, it's engaging. There are dynamics to discuss, and I love that aspect to it. And so for me, this has been a great showcase. Guardian getting super heavy aggressed on, but he does have he does not have his rewind available, and that's a dead Guardian right there, and not the way he wanted that engagement to go. Taxidermist is back online, however, and he gets a 2-man stun. However, I'm still thinking about that 8-man Janus portal there. Golden Spriggan gets the kill on the Nutmut. Lulzbot looks like he's going down. Nightmare Reborn on a killing spree. That's a 4-2 Nightmare, a 3-0 Uller, a 5-1 and 10 Solitary with a fully stacked Doom Orb. This is looking bad. Looks like a little bit of a split push is happening as well. They're going on the right-hand side here, and it looks like they might get both Phoenixes right away. This could be the end of the game. Oh my god, Golden Spriggan takes out Bob Ross, and it looks like the ultimate comes out. The Bologna ult, very nice, taking down the Janus, but he has to portal away, and now it looks like they're going to be able to hold for a moment. There is a huge dive here, and they're definitely pressuring and feeling themselves, but again, they're 10, 9, and 8, guys. The 13s, 15s, 11s, 12s, in terms of the Zaru on the Uller, the Golden Spriggan on the Vamana. This is so hard to deal with. What are they doing? A 5-0 Vamana, just absolutely wrecking this team right now as well, and staying in this back line here. Solitary going down. Taciturn is trying to get the kill. Is he going to kill him? It looks like he's probably his target. Oh my god, he cannot get him. Taxidermist decides to go away, fighting off the Willick stun. Oh, dear God, Nightmare Reborn, get out of here with those plays, man. Looking acrobatic as heck. Nightmare getting the kill again. Oh, my goodness. Nightmare, don't you do it. Don't you kill that Nox. Don't you. Oh, okay. Lulzbot shuts down Nightmare Reborn with the damage over time. Zaru gets the kill onto Bob Ross. And now Lulzbot looks like he's in a bit of trouble. Fire Minions pushing into the lane, and this could be it. Uller saying, I want a little bit of that. And let's see what Lulzbot does. The Purification saving him from getting stunned after that Bologna ult. And the Kepri ult, the mad saves coming out from VM Dog, keeping Zaru alive. And that damage from the Hunter is probably going to secure the game. I believe that one single play means that the game will be over now rather than waiting a little bit, because Zaru's consistent damage onto that Titan is going to make all the difference. Bologna trying to go ahead and do it, but Zaru decided, you know what, I'm going to stun and focus the Bologna, because if we kill her, I mean, then they really can't do anything. The two-man portal from the Janus comes out, Vamana ults up, and now again, Zaru gets the kill. Like I said, that was the single most important save of the game, just giving it a little bit of time, and that is the game. Team Strength in Numbers takes out Team Rising Storm for the first victory of their Raynstorm Clash Tournament lives, and they're going to move on to the second round, while as Team Rising Storm will go on to face, let's see who's Team Rising Storm going to face here. They're going to be facing Scorebreakers, the winner of last tournament. So this should be a good game. Not looking like a good start for Team Rising Storm here, who's definitely going to have to play a very tough opponent in this upcoming match. But a great start, on the other hand, for Team Strength in Numbers, led by Zaru, who went 6-0-8 on that Uller. And Nightmare Reborn, man, with that Willix, those sexy plays. Solitary taking a great job as the Janus, and of course Vamana Golden Spriggan with the 5-0. Let's see if we can get the captain online, Zaru here, and check in with him about that game.
Hello?
My, what a game, Zaru. Uller, killing it, man. Did you miss a hail of arrows? I don't know, man. You were on point with those today. What was it like when you guys went into that game? Are you been playing with these guys for a bit? Have you guys been practicing? You guys look very coordinated there.
Yeah, we've been pretty much playing together since like the end of season 2.
Ah. And that makes sense. You guys seem very coordinated. Golden Spriggan, not a name I've seen. Is he in the clan?
No.
Ah, okay. And so he had some great plays. Solitary did a great job. Nightmare Reborn, however, on that Willix, man, some really sexy pulls, man. I don't know if you were seeing that from my angle. I was getting a little hot. Those were looking nice. Tell me, what was your guys' game plan going into this game?
Well, we didn't really want to reveal our best guys because we thought it was going to be streamed and other people would be watching. But then we based it around gods we felt comfortable with. Like we each picked 3 that we felt like were going to get through the ban phase.
Right.
But also that we felt comfortable enough so we wouldn't be on an unfamiliar god.
Nice. And that seemed to work out really well. So would you say Uller's one of your more comfortable gods? He's very mechanical heavy. I mean, you've got to be really solid with your mechanics to do well with Uller.
Uller is probably one of my mid hunters. I feel more comfortable on other ones like Cupid, Medusa. Like those are my like diamond gods.
So my question is this: the Cupid I'm expecting didn't get banned out. So why didn't you pick him up? Did you just felt the?
I felt like.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I felt Cupid wouldn't have really fit into the style we had going on.
Okay. Okay. And hey, listen, who am I to judge? Because it seemed to work out really well. Cupid, I can imagine being good to keep people locked down while that Vamana pops up into his ult. They're crippled, they're slowed. Solitary can set up a lot of the dunks and then basically guarantee them landing in the middle of the Cupid ult when he portals them. There's a lot of different options. But yeah, I mean, killed it with Uller, man. Fantastic job. Congratulations. You guys are going to be moving on to the second round, and you're going to be placing Demons of Death next, who is a couple members from the clan, Zidane, and a few other people. So good luck in that game, man. And I wish you guys the best. Send my best to your team. And shout out to Nightmare for those hot pulls, man. All right, buddy. Talk to you soon. That was Zero, ladies and gentlemen, the captain of Team Strength in Numbers, taking the victory here over Team Raynstorm to put Raynstorm into the losers bracket and move them ahead in the second round to face Team Demons of Death with one of our officers from the clan, Zidane, and a couple other members. And we look forward to that game coming up soon. Guys, remember to keep it locked here at Raynday Gaming. Hit it with a like, share, comment, and of course a subscribe to stay tuned to all of the games coming out here for the Raynstorm Clash Arena Tournament, Clash Tournament, and of course all the other content I have on my channel, such as top 5s, combo guides, how-tos, and all that other good stuff. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and as always, my name is Raynday. Remember to never give up, never stop gaming, and I'll see you guys next time.